Hi, and thank you for letting us be here tonight. I'm Benji Loomis from Maywood in Frontier County. I was born and raised 7 miles from where I currently live and have lived in the community my whole life. I am married, my wife Marie Loomis. We have 4 children and to date 4 grandchildren. I've been a Pioneer sales rep for 28 years, and I am also a farmer, both dryland and irrigated, in Frontier and Hays County, where I have farmed with my family for 35 years. I am currently a director on the Middle Republican NRD and have been for the last 4 years. I am running for re-election for several reasons. I believe in Southwest Nebraska and the people here. You cannot find a better place to live and raise a family. As you know, water is a very important and controversial topic in the Republican River Basin. I believe that water is the lifeblood of Southwest Nebraska and that we need to do whatever is necessary to preserve that. At the same time, however, we need to use the natural resource that God blessed us with to keep our area viable and prospering. 4 years ago, one of my campaign promises was to treat everyone fair and equal. I believe that has happened and been the case and will continue to be so. We, as an NRD, are currently working on our rules and regulations to make sure that will be the policy in the future also. There isn't a person in Southwest Nebraska that in some way, shape, or form isn't affected by the water issues we currently face. I would like to continue to represent you in these issues.
Hello, Benji. Similar question that I asked before, maybe a little bit of a tweak to it, but what do you see the best as the best solution, both in fairness, as you mentioned, to the irrigators and farmers, as well as maintaining a vibrant economy in Southwest Nebraska? And along that lines, is one of the current or many options that are out there in your mind acceptable?
Well, as everybody knows, or I'm sure they do, there isn't a one solution fix to any of this. There's not a magic answer that will take care of everything. But I think a lot of the things that have been put into place are going to help immensely. I mean, in the last several years, it has gone from no restrictions on groundwater pumping. You could drill a well whenever and wherever you wanted. That has all changed. There's moratoriums been put on. There's no more well drilling. There's been allocations put on. There has not been a farmer in the district who hasn't become a better steward of the natural resource they have. As it's been stated, groundwater pumping is down from years ago of 20 and 30 inches at times to an average of less than 9 inches per year per acre. We're doing acre buyouts, trying to retire irrigated acres. There's a lot of different projects. It's not a one thing, like I say, not one thing is going to fix the whole problem. There's just a lot of different options that we have to work with, and we have to use all those.
Hi, Benji. You mentioned helping develop new rules to continue to implement the rolling allocation. Give me the most pressing one, or the one you believe is coming up that needs to be addressed.
The real important thing, I think now, the IMP has caught a lot of controversy, and there was, myself, I believe there's a lot of things in it that weren't right, but there's a lot of things in it that we needed. At the same time, we want to treat everybody fair. That's exactly what I intended on doing and what everybody on the board is intending on doing. But right now, the rule changes that are being looked at, some of them are restricting and changing transfer rules and stuff like that. The other thing, the big thing, is the rolling allocation, which will, in effect, be a way that we can treat everybody fairly. If a compact call year is called, if we need to reduce allocations, it can be done on all irrigators, not just the one sector that you've been hearing the controversy on. In closing, I would like to say that the past 4 years as a director on the Middle Republican NRD has been, among many things, challenging, frustrating, and even once in a while fun. It has been said by Governor Heineman, as well as many others, that water is the issue of the decade, and I disagree. I believe it is and will be the issue of McCook and Southwest Nebraska forever. It is the lifeblood that keeps us thriving and prospering. I would greatly appreciate the opportunity to represent and serve the people in Southwest Nebraska another 4 years, and would like to thank you in advance for your vote.